Hey guys, as you can see, I took my life in my own hands to get up these stairs to the old hospital on College Hill, just for you. But look, this episode is a mix of both history and investigation. So if you see anything that I missed, feel free to let me know down in the comments. I hope you enjoy this episode.
And we are going to start on the first floor. We're the only people in the building. It is locked up tight.
And this is Dr. Sultan. He worked at the hospital and he was really nice to animals and would let horses and dogs come in to be treated. And this one, that's Dr. Conley. He also was a bit of a hero in the town. He rescued people from the old hospital before this one when a fire broke out, and then he helped build this hospital.
I heard a squeak, unless that was Jason. Okay.
And there's a cool lift. Check it out.
Yeah, it's broken, guys.
It's broken though, but ooh, look.
Let's try.
So if there's anyone here with us, you're able to make a sound for us to hear you. It was just me. But...
Are there any doctors on duty tonight?
Are you able to make a loud noise for us so we can hear you?
It is so quiet right here. Which is good. We should be able to hear any noise that happens.
Ron preparing.
We'll keep you under for roughly 5 minutes.
Sure.
I will bring you out of it by touching
Left
this
shoulder?
shoulder.
All right.
Just like that.
Just like that.
Yep.
Just a nice gentle
Just-
touch.
Between bros.
Just one of them bro grips.
So guys, Ron was just about to do a sensory deprivation in Mose Blackburn's room, the room that it is said he jumped from back in the day. Let me introduce you to Mose Blackburn. Mose was a war veteran, a widower, and a father. His daughter's name was Helen, and his wife that passed away was Clemmy. She passed away in 1947. And Mose remarried because in the 1950 census he is married to Aura Blackburn. So let me tell you the story of Mose Blackburn according to the hospital and what happened there. The story goes Mose Blackburn was at a restaurant with his wife. They got into an argument which for whatever reason he got incredibly upset and was sitting in his car when the police arrived. Unfortunately, Garnet Richmond rounded the front of the car, apparently to talk to Mose or whatever, but Mose took a gun and shot Garnet. Shot Garnet through the eye, just under the eye, and it's said that Garnet passed away more or less straight away, but they did take him to the hospital anyway, but he passed from that wound. That made a little bit of a tussle ensue. Mose got shot in the arm in that tussle and was then taken to the Williamson hospital. He was operated on for the wound to his arm, but it was said that later, while he was being watched by the police, he did ask for a glass of water, which he sent the guard to go and get, and when the guard went to go and get the glass of water, Mose took it upon himself to jump from the window. Now, in the hospital, you'll see that there is a death certificate hanging on the wall. That's not the original one. That was one that was garnered by the hospital in 2021. The actual death certificate does indicate that he passed away from emphysema and his wounds, which the wounds were quite bad, to be honest. He had a broken femur, fractured ribs, he'd broken his jaw. He's had still the wound from the gun wound was healing. He was in a bad way, and it said that he developed a clot in the lung, and that's what he died from. So that's the story of Mose. And it's said that his ghost haunts the hospital.
The cat ball's going off. The cat ball. The cat ball's going off.
Can you give us your name? Or can you tell us the name of somebody else that's in this hospital?
Me.
You want to tell us your name?
No. Stop.
I saw movement.
I'm coming.
Are you coming?
I just got chills because I saw movement.
Are you coming down the hall?
Ten four.
What was that? That was a big noise.
Mm-hmm.
We got him.
Who did you get?
3.
It's a lot of number.
It is.
My stomach just made a noise.
Can you make a really
Priest.
loud noise for us
Got it.
so that we know where you're at? So we can direct our questions better?
Shoot. You down?
Mose,
Me?
are you here? Mose Blackburn,
Toast.
are you here with us?
Priest.
Why do you need a priest?
Shot.
Because you
2.
shot somebody?
Do you need a priest for a confession?
You can confess to us. We're willing to listen.
Death.
I'm getting chills.
Mm-hmm. I'm full body chills now too.
Really?
And I almost feel like the room's getting cold.
I'm feeling some coldness coming.
Bat.
Yeah. Like,
Nikes.
Don't.
What?
I don't know.
Seems darker down there.
What the heck? Did that come through the spirit box, that voice?
I don't hear anything.
You didn't hear that? It was a
No.
man's voice.
No.
What the heck? What the heck? I thought it was a spirit box.
Fight.
It was a southern accent. Oh, the temperature like dropped.
Eat. Gary.
Who's Gary?
Hey, Dick. Mine.
When should we pull her out?
It's going good, but I don't want her to go too deep.
Hi.
I keep seeing move.
Do you think I? Howard Hughes. It's me.
Who's you?
Police. Your
I
weapon?
thought I saw like a white movement just
Mike.
past the door, like the door handle.
I'm
like-
responding.
It's a lot of
Death.
police talk.
yeah.
chills right here.
7.
It's getting worse.
Okay, maybe
Maybe we should pull Karen out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hold on.
I'm really hoping you managed to tell us your name. I'd really like to know your name so I know who I'm talking to.
Are there bugs in here? Must be a bug.
I
Sorry.
haven't seen any bugs.
Are there bugs in here? Must be a bug.
I
Sorry.
haven't seen any bugs.
Are there bugs in here? Must be a bug.
I
Sorry.
haven't seen any bugs.
Are there bugs in here? Must be a bug.
I
Sorry.
haven't seen any bugs.
Okay. We'll look at that later. 58 seconds.
Play with any of these light up balls, or Bert the bear, or if you just want to come and let yourself be seen, that would be great. And then we'll come back and we'll hang out with you some more.
Have fun with the toys. We'll come back down later.
We're gonna go upstairs now.
We're just grabbing the camera.
And that's all. It's okay.
You want to make something light up for us? You can.
Yeah. We're here, little man.
What's that? Oh, the REM pod.
Camera's been going for an hour and 10 minutes.
the blindfold.
Really cold down here.
Yeah, it is really cold.
The blindfold was like so dark. Oh my god.
What was that? Did you hear a noise? No.
No, I mean,
I might have just been.
But I was like, oh wow, 'cause, like it is very cold.
Yeah. Ouch. Oh, it's very cold.
I got such bad chills, but
It could be
might
just
the
kinda
cold.
cold.
Yeah.
Hello, little fella. We're back. Do you want to come and talk to Jason?
This is a large hospital. Where do you usually hang out?
There was something, but I couldn't make it out.
Do you work here? Are you a patient here?
I think it's a catch 'em.
Who do we have to catch?
Now, I've already told you a little bit about the actual fire that burnt down the original hospital that was down in Logan Street in Williamson. That hospital was actually owned by both Doctors Salton and Connolly. Dr. Connolly was said to have jumped from, I think, the 3rd floor onto mattresses down below with some nurses and other staff because they were actually trapped in it, and then he took it upon himself to run back in and rescue other patients that were stuck there. After the hospital burnt down, they built the new one, which is the one that we are investigating. The front entrance, which is not where the entrance is now, the front entrance was actually on the other side of the hospital. That went straight into the basement, and the basement held the emergency department, radiology, a cafeteria, and a lab. The first floor was the ICU. The second floor was obstetrics, so the ladies' department, so to speak, and where babies probably would have been born, etc. Medical and surgery were on the 3rd floor, which explains why Mose was there, because that's where he would have been after having his surgery. 4th floor is where the pharmacy was located. Sometime later, but it's not indicated as exactly when, but the emergency department was moved to the 1st floor, which is now the entrance that you can see from when you go to visit, but not that very front part. The very front part, the brick part, that was put on later on when the hospital became more or less a health centre. In 1988, the hospital was then ceased as being used as a hospital. It was renovated, things were changed. That's when the front part was put on in regard to the entrance we now go through, and it was used as physicians' offices, different specialist rooms, etc. The new hospital was up the road, so that's where people would go to get treatment. But in 2018-19, they closed it down. It was sold to somebody else who used to use it to do Halloween tours, etc. However, now it's in the hands of some people that are trying to renovate it back to its former glory and get it sorted out for future reference. And of course, paranormal investigators are invited to come on through. And of course, remember, so far as hauntings are concerned, it's a hospital. And any hospital has had a huge amount of deaths in it. And Williamson Hospital would be no exception to the rule. So obviously people live and die in hospitals. So to say that it's haunted by only one person is a bit of a stretch. However, I guess Moses' story is the most famous because of the details around that. So if you go to visit the hospital, just keep in mind that you could be talking to anybody, really. Just a point of interest there for you that where the hospital is in Williamson, it's Hatfield, McCoy country. And also, as another point of interest, when the hospital was used for the Halloween events, the real Mike Myers, well, the actor, was at the hospital. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed the episode, and any questions, just let me know in the comments. Thank you.